Greetings, everybody. I am Lobo, and welcome to Luna. This is episode 227 of my Minecraft survival series. In the last episode, we expanded upon our madhouse here in the Nether. We also constructed these dump panels, these dimensionally unrestricted messaging panels, which are intended to work in conjunction with the dimensionally unrestricted receiver panels we have here atop the Espionage and Regional Reconnaissance Operations research site in the quarantine district of Wolfen's Laboratory, which we built a couple episodes back. Now, these things are already paying off, and you may be wondering, well, how are they paying off? What do they even do? Well, here's the thing. We're trying to stave off 2 apocalypses here in Luna, one of which concerns the old ones and their forthcoming ascension, whatever that means. Now, the guys over here at Wolfen's Labs have been working very hard, and they're on a much-needed lunch break probably right now. But I think they've detected something in the Nether. Now, what they've detected in the Nether, I don't know. Where they've detected it in the Nether, I don't know. I believe it's somewhere in this region right here. Where that region is in the Nether, I don't know. But rest assured, you know, once I find out, once somebody tells me, once the guys get back from lunch, we're going to go and hopefully be able to check that out at some point during this episode. But you know, these lunch breaks can take a while, so maybe we go do something else in the meantime. So, what are we going to do in the meantime, you may ask? Well, we're going to do a little resource collection. Now, bear with me because, you know, resource collection doesn't sound very exciting. It's sometimes, I guess, not very exciting, but it does need to happen occasionally. And what we need, what resources we need are basically some of the new stuff, deep slate, copper, stuff like that I'm running fairly low on. Stuff that we don't have ready access to in Luna, stuff that we haven't been collecting for years upon years. And we're not going to be spending the entire episode out here. You know, I don't need a ton of this stuff. I just need enough to hold us over for some future projects and stuff like that. Now, rather than caving, I think we're going to set up a little mine over here where our amethyst cave is. I know, that's even less exciting, but I do want a place where I can come to and just comfortably collect some of this stuff, you know? And you know what? This sounds like as good a place as any to go ahead and get that set up, right? Yep, that's what we want right there. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and get set up and try to collect a fair amount of this stuff. So let's go ahead and call, look at that, you got copper too. Let's go ahead and call Dee Dee on over, put on a little bit of music, and get to work. Welcome back, everybody, and we've collected some deep slate. Obviously, we didn't collect all the deep slate that we came across. Some of it was outside of my beacon range. Some of it just wasn't worth repositioning Dee Dee so you guys could see it. Hi, listen, you don't need to be here. I don't want you here. You need to go somewhere else. This is my cave. I've claimed it. I made it. It's mine. But yeah, I just want to give you an idea of how much area we cleared out. We got this area, we got this area. These things are here because this is a slime chunk and slimes were trying to get down here while I was trying to work, and it was inconvenient is what it was. It's inconvenient because none of these mobs have any respect for personal property, you know? My stuff. Obviously, there are many more resources to be had in this area, but this is where we're going to call it for today, not because I got as much stuff as I wanted to get, But because I am running out of torches, I didn't plan ahead that well. But as far as ores go, this is what we got. And as far as deep slate and tough goes, we got, you know, just over 3 shulker boxes worth of stuff. Ow! How dare you! No respect at all. Now, before we head back to Luna, I'm thinking since we are here, since we are in the area, maybe we should just go ahead and do a quick harvest of our amethyst. And I know I haven't used this stuff for anything yet, and I don't really know what I'm going to use it for, but I still want it. It's very pretty. And that should just about do it. And that does give us a pretty decent amount of amethyst. I still don't, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. This is going to be something. I need to use it for something. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. We need to go ahead and make our way back to Luna, back to Wolfen's Labs, and see what, if anything, the dump sensors managed to pick up and where. And if they did manage to pick something up, well, what do we do about it? Because honestly, I have no idea. Hopefully, somebody can kind of clue me in as to what's going on.
An anomaly was detected in the Nether dimension. Scans of the area do not reveal the source of this anomaly. Our findings are inconclusive.
In my experience, many unexplainable occurrences can be traced back to the old ones. This must be where they are.
Your assertion is illogical. No abnormal activity or structure has been detected in this area. It is more likely the intense heat of the lava ocean has caused the dump sensors to malfunction.
Dump! More like dumb! This world is merely another back road en route to the old one's desired destination. Reality is but a passage for them, one which they can enter and exit with little difficulty. They hide just beyond what we are able to see, waiting for the Ascension to open the door to their next world.
Well, I mean, what's the problem then, right? Because if they're not bothering us, if they're not even in this reality right now, and they plan to go on to another world, why don't we just let them?
How many worlds do you think can exist on a single plane at any given point in time?
Well, I mean, who's to say? You know that
It's not a trick question.
The most likely answer is 1.
It is oddly disappointing that you had to use such an oversized calculator to figure that out. The world to which the old ones ascend will replace this one, and they have full control over what, if anything, from this world will continue to exist in it. All the rest will be cast aside, drifting into nothingness in the wake of the Ascension.
Okay, I get it now. Yeah, it's obviously it's a bad thing. I'm gonna go check that out then. Okay, so just between you and me, I'm still not 100% sure as to what I'm supposed to be doing here. I mean, there's possibly something in the Nether. Maybe that thing is possibly where the old ones are in the Temple of Ascension and all that. But what if it is? What am I supposed to do about that? I have no idea, and to be honest, I'm a little afraid to ask. But I did say I would check it out, so I guess let's go check it out. I don't even know where this is exactly. I just know the general area. And the general area, I believe, is accessible from over here? Maybe? Ow! Hot! Hot. That's hot on my toes. I don't like that. I'm hoping that wherever this anomaly is, it's up here in the Nether ceiling and not down in the Main Nether, because I'll be honest with you, I don't really feel like going down into the Main Nether. So I'm just going to clear out some space up here, kind of have a look around. Okay, so quick progress update for you guys. We have made no progress. You know what we're probably gonna have to do? We're probably gonna have to just clear out a huge chunk of this area and hopefully see something. I'm thinking that's probably my best option. I mean, I could ask, yeah, but that is less preferable than just clearing out a ton of blocks. So at this point, let's go ahead and call Dee Dee on over here, put on a little bit of music, and get to work. Welcome back, everybody. We have cleared out a pretty good chunk of space here in the Nether. Not as much as I wanted to, but this is where we're going to have to stop for right now because I have run out of pickaxes, usable pickaxes. I'm down to my last one. But, you know, on the bright side, we did get a pretty healthy amount of netherrack here to add to our tons and tons of netherrack we already have. Which is great, you know, because you gotta look at the bright side, and that is the bright side because this turned up nothing. I see no sign of anything here, really, but we do have a ton of room here, and that's cool, right? So maybe we can do something here in the future. I actually intend to clear out a lot more area, but, you know, I ran out of pickaxes, and also, I don't feel like doing this anymore. I mean, I was in a mining mood. If you haven't figured it out, I was definitely in a mining mood, but this kind of satisfied my desire to do that right now. Yeah, so we got that going for us, if nothing else. Owie! Listen, the deal was you leave me alone, I leave you alone, okay? I worked it out with your brethren before you showed up. You guys holding to the deal? Good, good. Now, I did know the Temple of Ascension wasn't up here, or at least the anomalous readings weren't up here, because Didi was here. Didi did inform me that I was looking in the wrong spot, but by the time he did that, I had already, you know, dug out a pretty good amount of this area. You can stay over there. According to Didi, the anomalous readings were actually coming from a bit lower and down on this way. And, I'm not a fan of where the readings were coming from because they are, in fact, down here in the Main Nether, which is quite a bit more perilous than the place we were just working. Now, I did promise that I would have a look around and try to find the source of this anomaly, but to be honest, wandering around the Main Nether is not something I'm especially interested in because this place is just, it's ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. So, I need to figure out a safer way to do this, and also, how do I get back up? I don't remember where I came down from. There we go. Yeah, we'll just go the long way back up. I mean, me saying the long way back up, that does imply there's a short way. There's not, as of yet. But you know what? I'm thinking maybe there should be. Oh, would you look at that? I floored over the long way back up, so there really was no way back up. So yeah, maybe a short way back up will be good, or just a way back up. That's probably what we need here. So, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we need some stairs. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a nice, easy little stairway. Non-spawnable and enclosed. That's going to take us down to where we need to be. Yeah. So give me a few minutes while I slowly and carefully plot our course downward. Ow. Ow! Ow. Just stop. Just stop. How about that, huh? Just stop. Let's just stop. I think that'd be a great idea. Oh, come on. Really? You know, if I could see you, you'd be in so much trouble. I hate you all. You know what? I don't even think this is the slope I want. I think 45 degrees, like going straight diagonally down, that might be a little too steep for me, but am I gonna go back and change things now? Nope. I am not. Ow. Stop, please. Listen. Okay, you know what? Fine. You want it, you can have it. It's yours. Rockets, hello. Hello. Okay. Nope, that's not my fire resist. Hold on. Oh, I did not like that. I did not. I don't like the Nether. I don't like this place. I don't like it. I don't like it. I hate it. This is the worst place. Why? 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 October, why? Why would you do this to me? Every October it seems I have to come in here and it's just the worst. It's always the worst. Okay, I need more fire resist. We're gonna go grab some more of that stuff because this is not this is just the worst. This is the absolute worst. Hello? Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. No. I hate this place so much. You know what? Now that we've got, you know, the foundation for our stairway built in here, yeah, I did mention that this isn't exactly the slope I want. And, it really isn't. So maybe what we could do is, do it again. So this time we'll go out for 2 blocks every block that we go down, right? I think that's going to be a little bit more comfortable for me. That's not comfortable. What in the world? Hi. Listen, don't appreciate it. Ow. Yet again. Listen, stop it. Everybody just stop it, okay? There's no sense in this. You know, the smart thing to do would be, you know, the measure twice, cut once approach, instead of my typical approach, which is never measure and just cut as often as necessary. I'll tell you what, once I meet these old ones face to face, I'm gonna give them peace of my mind. Making me spend my free time in the Nether? I could be building a cookie shop right now. Get myself some free cookies, you know, but no. Over here getting my toes singed off. Ah, come on. Oh, what I can see, you're going to be in trouble. Oh, great. We're like going right down into the blaze spawner area. They want to do something with that blaze spawner? Ah. I mean, there is always a possibility, right? So we should take that into consideration. We should allow for it. So maybe... Please don't. Listen, please, no. Hi. No, I wasn't trying to lock you out. I was. It didn't work. So maybe we'll want our stairway more lined up with the blaze spawner. That will require moving it like a few blocks, but that's no big deal. I think we're just about ready to go though with the stairway. I need to get some materials. We got our deep slate from earlier. We collected some blackstone a couple episodes ago. I do have all the blackstone and cracked blackstone bricks from a bastion we took down a while back. I need to figure out what else we're gonna need though. Oh, come on! Listen, stop it! The overworld's supposed to be nice compared to where I just came from. This is ridiculous. Let me introduce you to my secret weapon. I call it daytime! I love daytime. It has recently occurred to me that I harvested my deep slate with a silk touch pickaxe. Which is not great because we don't need deep slate, we need cobbled deep slate so we can actually make some stuff out of it. So, if you'll excuse me, I need to mend up this fortune pick. And we need to re-break our deep slate. You know whose fault this is, don't you? That's right, past Lobo's fault. Lobo from earlier in the episode. He should have thought about this. He's always making more work for me, that guy. Well, that's fine. That is so fine, because it's to be expected at this point, right? All right, we got all of our cobbled deep slate now, which is great, with the exception of 2, it seems, which is probably despawned by now. But that's fine, because we're going to build something in this episode, dang it. And now I think we're ready to do it. Am I good to go? Who knows at this point? Probably not, but we're going to go ahead and get started building our stairway down into the main nether. So at this point, let's go ahead and call DD back on over here, put on a little bit of music, and get to work. Welcome back, everybody. Our efforts to break my nose. Ow. Our efforts to get down into the Nether to make travel easier in the actual Nether have, seen some advancements. And hopefully this helps us find the old ones in the next episode, maybe. But I gotta tell you, as I was going down lower and lower into the Nether, started to get a strange feeling, man. So I have a feeling we're on the right track. But let me go ahead and show you what we built here, which, the walls aren't even. We will connect this up to whatever we build in this area at some point in the future. But that's not the focus of this episode. The stairway is what I wanted to get done in this episode. And we do have the stairway going down into the main Nether now. It stops just over where that blaze spawner is. So there is the possibility that we may have to go down a little bit further. And we're definitely going to have to go a little bit further out to figure out where this Temple of Ascension is. But let me show you what we got down here so far. We'll work on this in the next episode too. So you can see this room is centered directly over our blaze spawner here. And I don't have any immediate plans to build a blaze farm, but if I do, this is where it will be located. We are going to work on this room next episode, as I said. We are also going to continue our travels on this way towards the anomalous readings that the dump sensors picked up. And hopefully locate this Temple of Ascension and stop this ascension, whatever that means. And if we're able to do this in a cautious manner, by continuing to build safe paths that I can travel on, by continuing to build up walls that will protect me from gas and blazes, all the better, because this may come as a surprise to you, but the Nether is not my favorite place. I have been set ablaze, I've been blown up more times than I would have liked, and I'd like to, avoid it as much as possible moving forward. Oh, I am glad to be out of there. And I think this is where we're going to go ahead and call it for this episode. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please feel free to hit that little thumbs up button. That would actually mean a whole lot to me. And if you want to see more, please remember to subscribe. But as always, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I deeply appreciate it. And until next time, I am Lobo, and I will see you guys later.